We go from Wall Street to Washington right now. So how will today's jobs number, all of this going to impact Capitol Hill? Let's ask two top members in the House of Representatives. Chief Deputy Whip and Democrat from Illinois, Jan Schakowsky, also Deputy Whip and Republican from Texas, Kevin Brady. And why don't we start things out, Congresswoman? You tell us what we take away from this number.
Well, first of all, we've had 2 years of consistent jobs growth, 3.9 million jobs created in the last 12 months, 2.3 million jobs created. Private sector jobs are still increasing, and the unemployment rate is down. Having said that, I noticed in your discussions that you have not talked at all about public sector jobs and the kind of austerity budgets that the Republicans have wanted to impose on us, and the major cuts have actually resulted in a bleeding of the public sector jobs, police and fire and teachers. All those employees have lost their jobs. But I still think that looking overall, the highest rate of growth in the last 6 months that we've seen in 4 years in jobs, I think is still generally definitely in a positive direction.
Congressman Brady, how would you respond to that?
Well, look, any month we add jobs we'll take that month. But it's not that just this month numbers are disappointing. The whole recovery's been disappointing. We've got millions of Americans who can't find work. The president's got a huge jobs gap between his promises and reality. And if you think about his leadership, we actually now, today, after 4 years in office, there's fewer Americans working than when he took office. And think about that. You know, despite the stimulus, the bailouts, cash for clunkers, $5 trillion in deficit spending, unprecedented Fed support, this president's actually underwater on jobs, and that spells trouble for him.
Okay, why don't we try and cut through talking points at this point and just take very realistic looks at the numbers that came out today. Congresswoman Schakowsky, the number of 8.2% is a decline in the unemployment rate, but the reason we got there is because 164,000 people quit looking for jobs. How do we fix that?
Well, actually, yesterday, the job seekers number actually decreased. The number of people seeking unemployment benefits, I thought, as of yesterday, was at a 4-year low.
Jobless claims dropped as well, but there are also people who dropped out because they can no longer qualify for those unemployment benefits.
Yeah, but I understand the disappointment. I think everybody is probably hoping for the 200 plus. But I think that we're going to see ups and downs. But the very idea of suggesting that Barack Obama did not replace the 8 million jobs that were lost because of the policies of the Bush administration, the collapse of the economy due to the blind eye to Wall Street and the speculation and all those things. I think that the progress that we've made has been significant. We were at a 10% unemployment rate, not the fault of Barack Obama. There was a zooming unemployment rate. And so, while, of course, we want to see greater employment, there's all kinds of factors. You've been talking about the weather, et cetera. But I think we are clearly moving in the right direction. The unemployment numbers indicate that.
Congressman Brady, a quick last word on this. Do you believe that the Fed will have to get involved at this point to try and bring more jobs back in? Will we need another quantitative easing?
No, I hope they don't. In fact, I think they're trying to do too much. I think they're trying to make up for some of the failed leadership we're seeing at the White House. And I think they're actually adding uncertainty to the market. You listen to job creators, well, they don't cite the Fed's actions, what they're talking about. Then they're cautiously optimistic, I think, about the economy. What they're wary of is Washington. They are concerned about discussion of higher taxes, discussion of, they're seeing much more regulation coming their way. And yes, the president's health care plan does create a block for new hiring right now. That's where I think we need to focus on.
All right, Congressman Brady, Congresswoman Schakowsky, I want to thank you both for your time today.
Thank you.